Hi, my name is Sara Rogers, and today I'm going to go over how to give clear directions. So we use the acronym called MVP. M stands for movement, V stands for voice, P stands for pace. Anytime we give students instructions, we want to make sure that we tell them what they're doing, at what voice level, and how much time they have. So for example, you can use this when you are for do nows, when students come into the room, for turn and talks, being clear, if you're asking a question from the class, you want to be clear on how you want kids to respond. The kids are just going to respond however they think is best if you don't tell them how to respond. So, for example, if I have a do now in class, I'm going to ask kids, you're coming in the class at a voice level 0, starting your do now, you have 1 minute to complete, go. I'm going to show you how to get students' attention. The purpose of getting students' attention is to make sure before you give directions that every student is looking at you and they're focusing and tracking you. For example, you can do, kids will respond clapping back. Once they respond, then you check and scan the room to see that all students' voices are off. You can do a countdown. I need your eyes in 3. Your voice is off in 2. Tracking me in 1, 0. Great. I have 100% of eyes. Those are examples of attention getters. There are other fun ones that you can use. Feel free to use other ones. But just norm with your class which attention getter you would like to use and make sure that it's consistent throughout the year.
So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, such a gentleman, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, anyone want to volunteer to start us off? Weird. And first name again? Vanilli. Awesome. Go ahead, Susie.
The next strategy is narration. The purpose of narration is to narrate positive behaviors or students that are following your directions. One thing we want to know about narration is you only want to give 2 to 3 narrations, and it's for that student or 1 or 2 students that didn't remember the directions, so it's just affirming your directions, and most importantly, just making sure a way to fix behaviors without singling out a child. You can also use proximity as you're narrating. You can tap on the desk or make eye contact if students are not getting to work right away. But the purpose of narration is to find positive ways to kids hear positive ratio. You want to increase your positive and negative ratio. So in giving instructions or narrating after directions is helpful.
Good morning. We have a do now on the board. Come on in. We got a do now on the board. You have 5 minutes, level 0. Good morning. You got 5 minutes. You got to do now on the board, level 0, please. All right, so I need all eyes on me. In 3, 2, someone's struggling, I see. What do I do? I don't know. Someone's struggling.
I'm glad that you know.
It's so weird because
I need all eyes up in 3, sitting up in your desk. 2, waiting on one body. Let's get it there at 1, 0.
Okay.
You don't even have to look at the kids because you already know.
Yeah.
But you don't want to either all the kids are looking like who's struggling. Like if you say it's struggling, then
it's so weird because
it will.
opposite.
So it's the opposite. If you're not sure how to correct that particular child, you can say just wait on one person. Make sure you're sitting up and slant, or if it's a posture thing that you want them on, or make sure your heads are up. If a kid keeps their head down, continue your instructions. When you send them off to work, then you go check in. Hey, is there a reason? Are you okay? Do you need to? What's wrong? Check. Usually, don't assume that their head is down to be disrespectful. There might be something going on.
Yeah.
And then if it's because I'm tired, then we're like, all right, go grab a quick drink of water. But when you come back, I need you to get back to it. Let's go. The last strategy I want to talk about is a turn and talk. At times we find ourselves spending so much time asking kids to turn and talk, or when they begin to turn and talk, they are not on task, and we waste a lot of class time. So again, making sure that we're giving clear directions, being clear on who is talking first, how much time do they have, and giving them 10 seconds of wait time to actually think about the questions before they respond. We also call this a write, pair, share. Before they even do a turn and talk, we want them to write down what they're going to say. Turn and talk 15 seconds. Partner with the longest hair goes first. Go. and then you keep time. The biggest strategy of all the strategies that I'm sharing today is like making sure that you have a timer, and a timer is present that kids can see, and that you're holding accountable to that time.